All right, welcome everybody to this week's live stream. This is not a Monday live stream. Usually I do this on Monday, but it's Thanksgiving week, so everything's thrown off. I'm Craig. I'm here in my shawl collar with the scented candle behind me, awash in the glow of my computer monitors. It must be holiday time. So we're gearing up for Black Friday. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is the deals that the Reviews.org writers have found as they've scoured the internet over the last couple of weeks to try to find the best Black Friday deals for you. So we're going to be going through a bunch of stuff. I've got a piece here over at Reviews.org. If you go check this out, let me see if it's actually pulling up. There we go. So go check out this piece. Tyler gets all the credit for it. You get his name on it, but all the writers over at Reviews.org have been contributing to this. They get up every morning, like I said, for the last couple of weeks, they've gotten up every morning and added deals to this Best Black Friday Deals piece. And so there's all sorts of stuff, TVs, streaming devices, all sorts of things. And we're going to go through several of those. I'm not going to go through the whole thing because there are many dozens of items on there that we could see. So I'm not going to take all of that time. But what I'm curious about as we get started is what you guys would like us to have a look at as far as Black Friday deals. If it's in a category that we review over at reviews.org, I will, I'll try to highlight some of that stuff. So, Richard, thank you. It's this is my classy holiday sweater. So yes, much appreciated. I don't appreciate the LOL though. This is a nice sweater. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's turn that off. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about what sort of things were reviewed what sort of deals were found over on reviews.org. If you want to hit the description of this video, you can see a link over to the piece that I'm going to be looking at, and so you can scroll through that yourself and take a look at the deals that they've found. But what they're looking at is basically TVs, phones, and adjacent things. Not just TVs, but kind of peripheral devices, so streaming devices, sound bars, that sort of thing. Talking about phones, internet devices, home security systems, that sort of thing. So anything within those reviews.org verticals is fair game here. So, laptops. Yep, definitely got a few laptops on there. Roku deals, I didn't see any Roku deals. Most of what we're going to be looking for is stuff on Amazon and Best Buy. Those are the two biggest places for Black Friday. And Amazon has a deal with Best Buy. That's where you find a lot of Amazon Smart TVs. Not that there aren't any Roku ones there as well, but you're going to find the bulk of Smart TVs at Best Buy are Amazon devices. And so they're going to be pushing a lot of the Amazon Fire devices as well. But yeah, we can look into Roku also. So, okay. WWE Network? What? I missed something there. Okay, so let us have a look. Oh, okay. Samuel, you're saying one thing, you never talk about the WWE Network. Not big into wrestling, so I guess maybe that's why. Okay, so let's have a look. Actually, I'm gonna pull up a few things here. Let's just look at a couple of the maybe the cheapest decent TV deals. The problem with TVs, and I'll pull this up again here. The problem with doing Black Friday TV deals is that TVs now are just cheap. They're just cheap all the time. I mean, you can still get expensive TVs out there, and we might highlight one or two. But even normal priced TVs are so much cheaper than they used to be as far as bang for our buck and what we're getting from these. So with that being said, there are still obviously Black Friday deals to be had. Now, we're not talking about doorbusters necessarily. Those may be even crazier. But for instance, Samsung's 65-inch LED TV. So this is a smart 4K TV, 65 inches, and you can get it for $600. Even a little cheaper on Amazon. But anyway, so that it's unbelievable that we can get TVs for this cheap. Even if it was $700 normally at Best Buy, that's still a pretty decent price, I would say. And then there is a Roku Tcl. This one is the 50-inch. They go all the way from like 40 inches all the way up to 65 inches, maybe even bigger now. But this one, the 50-inch Roku 4K, you can get this one for an unreal $280 on either Target or Amazon. So, yeah, if you're looking for if you're looking for Roku TVs, Target is more likely to have what you're after than Best Buy, as far as I can tell. So, okay. I'm just, if I ever look over here, it's because I want to see what you guys are talking about. So, forgive me if I pause for a moment and just double check the chat, make sure that I'm not missing too much here. So, let's have a look. Okay. Samuel, you want me to talk about WWE's streaming network? We don't talk about every streaming network out there. There are thousands of streaming channels, and so we can't possibly get to all of them. And if so, Dexter, I know you want us to talk about Hotstar. Last warning, please stop. I'm not going to talk about Hotstar, and so I'll have to mute those comments pretty soon if we keep hearing about it. So, okay. Although I will say your comment about Sanyo, that's an interesting one. That's one that we might have to dig into, because as far as best quality, I'm going Samsung has generally the best quality. It's just not the cheapest. Walmart, D-Dog Dan says Walmart has a Roku TV for $98. Walmart Roku TV. Let me see if I can find it. If you have, well, no, we can't link in the chat there. But, okay, so Walmart has this one. So let's see if we can pull that up here. 40-inch 1080p Roku Smart TV. So it's not a 4K, but it is 40 inches, which isn't a small TV, and it's $100. So not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So that's a good find. Thank you for that one. Okay. Let's see. So Sanyo, Dexter, you're saying Sanyo is a sub-brand of Panasonic. Interesting. Okay. So I wonder... Yeah. To be honest, I'm more about the TV services. Oops. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to push. I'm more about the TV services than I am about the TVs themselves. I know more about streaming services and TV networks and that sort of thing than I do about the TVs themselves. So forgive me if I don't know as much about the devices. Okay, so let's move on from TVs. There is one soundbar deal that I will highlight, and that's right up top here. The Sony 2.1 channel soundbar system. It's got a subwoofer, and it's $150. And so this is almost half off of what you would normally pay. It's a pretty good deal, and it's a great soundbar. This one I have heard, and it is a good soundbar. So maybe check that one out. Okay. Let's move on to, now there are a few that I wanted to talk about in the Amazon family. Obviously, Amazon has a ton of shopping, and they're big for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. We haven't even mentioned Cyber Monday yet. But this is going to be one that you'll want to watch out for. And if you are in the Amazon ecosystem and that's a place that you want to be, then there are a lot of devices that you can have a look at. And so Fire TVs, Echoes, Echo Dot, that sort of thing. So let's look at what's going on with Amazon's devices. Okay. And there's one that I particularly like, if I can find it here. Okay. So this one I like. The Fire TV stick. This one's obvious. You want to go for that. There's not it's so low priced normally at $40 that, the Black Friday price, $35. It's not like a huge percentage off, but if they wanted to do a huge percentage off, they'd pretty much be giving them away for free, right? So that one's not like a big Black Friday deal, excuse me, but it is a device that I quite like. What I really like is these bundles where you can get, this is crazy. Best Buy is saying that they're going to do a Fire TV stick with Echo Dot 3rd Gen bundle for $42. That's a good deal. So that's what I would check out. You can also do, let's see, the Fire TV Blaster bundle. And so that's going to have those plus the Fire TV Blaster that gives you hands-free voice control, that sort of thing on your TV. And so that one's $80. That one, I mean, maybe if you're really wild about hands-off voice control, hands-free voice control, then maybe that's cool. But I kind of think this one is the better deal. This is really cool for $42. The Fire TV stick with the Echo Dot, great deal. So. Okay, let's see if we can find a few more to have a look at. There is a Sony 65-inch, and this one, so this is Sony's best. They who did I say before? Samsung? Sony might even have better TV qualities, but you're going to pay for it. Sony's big deal right now is $1,400 for their 65-inch 4K smart TV. So that's one to have a look at, and you can click through to the link if you want to find that one. There's a few more. I'm going to skip past most of the rest of these TVs, although I would be interested if anyone here, because I have not seen this yet, if anyone here has seen in person this Frame Series 4K TV from Samsung, I'd be interested to hear what you think about it. I haven't had a chance, like I said, to test drive this yet, but it's it has kind of a picture frame thing around it so that when you're not watching TV, it will show different works of art as though they're framed. And it's an interesting concept. It's been around now for a while. This isn't a new product, but I'd be interested to hear if anybody has had a chance to test drive that. So, okay, checking on the chat for just a moment. Okay. Let's see. Samuel Pagan, is YouTube TV going to have a Black Friday sale? I haven't heard anything about a Black Friday sale for the streaming services. Maybe on Cyber Monday? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that, but I haven't been keeping track. So if you've heard anything, let me know. Okay. All right. There's a lot of comments here that I kind of want to get sucked into, but I can't quite, about curbing password sharing from Netflix and Disney and all that stuff. Like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to get into, but today we're talking about Black Friday, so I'm going to try to keep it focused, at least for the moment. Okay. Paul, I'm going to let you know the same thing that I mentioned earlier. If you spam the comments with lots of stuff, in this case BritBox, it doesn't help anybody, and then I have to start muting stuff. So your comment is noted. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's dive back in. Now that I've had a look at the comments, oh yeah, there is another one that I wanted to talk about. This one is cool. I like it quite a bit. Let me pull it over here. So we have got, okay, so this one, the Fire TV Stick 4K bundle with Fire TV Recast and HD antenna. This one is really cool. So if we click through here, right here, let's view it on, oh, I already have it up there. So here it is, the Fire TV Recast bundle. So this one is, oh man, oh, they need to update it, because it's even better now. $174.97. Ooh, I need to email my writers and let them know that this one got updated. So now you can get this for $175. It's a great combo, especially if you are an Amazon Prime Video user. Then you get the Fire TV stick, which works great with Prime. You get the Recast, which is going to record the stuff off of an antenna, and you get the antenna itself. So this price right here, it was current as of a few days ago. So it looks like they haven't updated this yet. Like I said, I'll email them, let them know that this is now $175 for that bundle. That one is really cool. And just so you guys know, this page, all these links on here, these are affiliate links. Just, full transparency. We put those on there. If you click through, you buy something, we get like a little credit from Amazon for that. So, or wherever. I think we have affiliate links with the other retailers as well. So, heads up. All right. So I like that deal quite a bit. Let me know what you guys think of that one. All right. Okay. Now, we also have some home security deals that I wanted to... Oh, wait, did I think I might have not quite finished. Oh, I also wanted to mention the Echo and Echo Dot, just the regular devices. Let me see if I can pull them up again here. They might be a little further down. I wasn't quite done with the Echo devices. Yeah, let's do that before we get to the home security stuff. I like these deals quite a bit. There we go. The Echo 3rd Gen was $100, now $60. That's a pretty good deal, right? 40% off for that one in any place you want to buy it. That's going to be down pretty low. And then the Echo Dot, both 3rd Gen, this one goes down to $22, and then the Echo Show 5, this one comes down to $50 from an original $90. To be honest, if you're asking me, I don't love the Echo Show, if only because what little experience I've had with it. Granted, I don't have one around the house, but I've been around several, out in the wild, friends' houses, families' houses, that sort of thing. I don't love that the Echo Show it has this feature, the slideshow feature, and they'll show you ads. So you'll be sitting in your living room or your kitchen, and you'll just get ads. And I don't love having that sort of automatic advertising feature, right there kind of in my living room. Anyway, but that's just me. Maybe you love them. It is touchscreen, so you don't have to do the voice control thing. So there are definitely things about it to recommend it. But I like this combo, the Amazon Echo 3rd Gen and the Echo Dot 3rd Gen. So you could get, for $100, you could get an Echo and 2 Echo Dots, almost. I mean, that'd be $104, I think, at that point. But anyway, I love this deal, partly because I love that you can scatter these throughout the house and use them for all sorts of things. Obviously, controlling your smart devices is a big one. You can set them up as kind of an intercom system, which is cool. You can use them as a baby monitor. That's kind of, that sort of thing. I love having the Echo Dots scattered throughout the house. So that's a deal I wanted to point out, is getting those Echo Dots. And you can also, one more. You can also get, where is it? Oh, there it is. I just passed it. The Amazon Smart Plug. This is normally $25. Black Friday price, $5. So let's see if that's still the case. Okay, so maybe it won't be until Black Friday. So keep an eye on this one. Amazon Smart Plugs, basically it works with your Echo devices, and so if you have one, you can obviously set it to turn off and on depending on what device you have plugged in there. You can use those, and this will be $5. And so this way you can get quite a bit, or quite a few of them to scatter throughout the house for your key devices. I like that one quite a bit. All right. So, Evan, hello. Welcome. Let's see. Florian Cortez. Cortez? I'm not sure how to say that. Let's see. Let's see what we can find out on Roku. Somebody's asking about, let's say, Florian is asking about deals on Rokus. So, let me pull them up here. Okay, so I've got Roku's blog pulled up. Like I said, I haven't done the research on these Black Friday deals the way that our writers have, but I can quickly go in and just kind of Google this. Let's check out what sort of things we're looking at for Rokus. All right. Ooh. All right. Okay, let's have a look at this. So here I've got I'm at the Roku blog where they're kind of listing a few of their Black Friday deals. So if you want to get the smart soundbar, you can get that for a few bucks off. It looks like it's not going to be a mega deal, but you can get that for, what's that, 30 bucks off. The Roku streaming stick will go down to 30 bucks. And this is saying, so Walmart, Best Buy, Target, Home Depot. Well, okay. And the Roku Ultra, you were asking about this one. So half off, that's a good deal. The Roku Ultra might be my all-time favorite streaming device for several reasons, but I love the Roku Ultra, so if you can get that for half off, if you're eyeing a Roku, that's a great deal. So there's our Roku deals coming up. I'll see if I can get that one added to our page. We ought to add the Roku here on this page as well. So thank you for kind of pressuring me to to go hunt that down. I appreciate that. Carmelo, drone deals are a little bit outside of our area of expertise. It's not something that we typically review over at Reviews.org. So, okay, let's have a look at some of the others. Jason, is Black Friday the same in the U.S. as it is in the U.K., i.e. retailers but up their prices a few weeks before, only to bring them back down to what they should be for Black Friday? Not as bad as it was in the past. I'm sure that some retailers do that, but the problem is that they can't get away with that the way they could 20, 30, 40 years ago because, not that Black Friday was a thing 40 years ago, but that used to be a thing for the holidays a while ago, and now that everybody is shopping on Amazon and BestBuy.com and all that stuff, you can't. Yeah, and there's price tracking and stuff. They wouldn't get away with it the way that they might have in the days when we were all doing doorbusters. So yeah, it's a little bit different now. So I don't know how it works in the UK, but if that's what they're doing, then sorry about that. Okay. Fayette Mohammed, I know you did a video on this, but should I get the Fire Stick 4K this Black Friday? I mean, if you're going to get one, Black Friday is a good day to get one. I like the device quite a bit. Out here in my studio, I use a Roku Streaming Stick Plus. In the house, I use a Fire Stick 4K, and I quite like both of them. So as far as whether I recommend it, yes. Especially if you're a heavy Amazon user, then the Fire Stick 4K is great. I prefer to be a little bit more brand agnostic, and that's why out here I use the Roku Stick Plus, the Streaming Stick Plus, because Roku does that a little bit better for me. But if you're leaning toward it, then yeah, absolutely. It's a great device. I quite like it. Okay, let's see. Arcelia Gutierrez, we talked about TV deals already, but if you check the link here, I'll pull up the link again, and we will, let's see, I'll post that here. So I'm going to post the link again in the chat. This is the page that I'm looking at. If you want to go check out this page right here, that's the link that I just put in the chat box. And you can go check out, it's just this massive page of deals, including up toward the top, we have a lot of the TV deals that you're looking for. So we've got TV deals, lots of TVs, and then it goes all the way through home security products, smart home products. Sorry if this is making anybody sick, all this scrolling. Smart plug, and then we're going to get into some laptop stuff here. So click through if you want to see some of those different categories. Go check those out. But for now, let's look at this one. The MacBook Air 13-inch, just in case you're curious, this is what all of the Reviews.org writers are issued. They're issued MacBook Airs. So this is what we do all of our research and writing on. So if you want to write like the pros, then Apple MacBook Air 13-inch. $700, normally $1,000. So that's a pretty good deal on Amazon for that one. So go check that out. Now, as far as super cheap ones, personally, I don't go for the really cheap laptops because they usually don't last as long as some of the more expensive ones. But if you want something ultra cheap, just something you're giving like to a teenager to take to school or something like that, then Lenovo's $200, a $190 IdeaPad, not a bad pick for that. We've got a few gaming laptops, gaming PCs here, but then this one is the other one I wanted to highlight, the Surface Pro 7. So if I don't buy a ton into the Apple versus Microsoft debate, but I will say that I love the MacBook Air, but I also love the Surface Pro 7. I bought one of these for my wife a few months ago, and it's really, really quite nice. So this one is normally $50 less than the MacBook Air, and similarly the Black Friday price, is $50 less than the Black Friday price of that MacBook Air. So it's a little bit cheaper, yes, but that's kind of on the surface. Honestly, with both of those devices, just heads up, once you buy them, they're going to want you to buy all of the stuff that goes along with them. So that keyboard, not included. They'll charge you $100 for that, and $100 for the pen, and $100 for whatever other accessories go along with it. But for the device itself, $650 is a good deal. So I would keep an eye on that if you're on the hunt for a new laptop, new computer. So okay, so let me go back over and check. Yeah, sorry about the scrolling. I know it was a little bit quick. I wasn't trying to actually let you see everything, just to kind of give you an idea of how big that page is. Okay. Paul Corey, does anyone know what the best Android TV box is? I don't know if anybody has mentioned it. The NVIDIA Shield is the best Android TV box. It's really powerful. It has all the Android TV apps on there, of course. And if you are someone who likes to screen mirror, it allows you to do that. If you're also using an NVIDIA graphics card in your computer, it does some really fun stuff that way. So as far as the best one, that's probably the best one. Okay. Paul, you also say you don't like how the Chromecast has no remote. I kind of don't like that too. There's pros and cons. There are definitely things about it that I think are cool, but I need the remote. So okay. Cell phones. Samuel wants to know about cell phones. Okay, so let's go look at cell phones. Oh, we're going to look at cell phones in just a second. I will say, just as a heads up, especially if you are a gamer, you might already know this. If you're a parent shopping for a gamer, you may want to be aware. So there are deals going on for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So you can get some cheap versions of these, cheap versions. At Kohl's, you can get a PlayStation 4 Pro for $300. Xbox One S, $200 at Kohl's for that one, either the Minecraft pack or the Kingdom Hearts pack. But be aware that we are staring down the barrel of an upgrade on both of these devices. So the PlayStation 5 is coming up. I think rumor has it that we may get a PlayStation 5 next year. And I'm sure that Xbox won't be far behind with the next generation of consoles. And so just be aware, if you are buying this, it may become, if not obsolete, at least obsolete-ish sooner than you might like. So heads up on that one. Okay, now let me keep scrolling, see if I can get to the cell phone deals that you guys were asking about. Okay. Oh man, there's so many deals on this page. Okay, here's the one that I wanted to look at. All right. Let's see. All right, so let's look at our smartphone deals. iPhone 11. So I think, how's this one going? Oh, that's right, at T-Mobile. If you got an iPhone to trade in, they're looking for you to trade in your iPhone X, your XS Max, 6S, or other qualified phones. I think those are probably the biggest ones. But if you do that, then they will give you $580 off the iPhone 11. That's quite a bit off of that. So that's one that you can have a look at if you'd like to take a look. Okay. Then I wanted to also mention, which one is the other one? There's some Samsung deals. Here we go. Okay, let's look at the Samsung deals as well. These ones are pretty cool. So the Galaxy S10e is $300 off. It's kind of $300 off is the norm, sort of. But then you get the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. That one's not, there's not much of a deal here. So $50 off that, but $300 off the other ones. The S10, S10 Plus, S10e is a pretty good deal. So head to Best Buy if you're looking to upgrade to a new Samsung. So that'll get you your Samsung and your iPhone deals. I'm sure that there are other ones for other phone classifications or manufacturers, but those are the big ones. So let's see. I'm trying to think if there are any others on this page. Let me know in the comments, you guys, if you have any other categories you want me to take a look at. There are a few other things on this page, but I encourage you to go check out that that link that I put in the description. And there's also one, if you scroll up in the chat box, I'll find it again here. Here we go. So I encourage you to go check out this link if you want to see this full list of what we're talking about today. Okay. So we've got hard drives, we've got computer towers, we've got, the Elgato. If you're a streamer, like me, then there's the Elgato system. It's a game capture, so it's not going to work for what I do, but it's a pretty slick little game capture system. That's pretty cool. There's some kind of gaming devices, headsets, mouse, keyboard. This one, the Corsair K95. That is what I am currently using right now. Corsair keyboard and a Corsair mouse, and so there's some deals on those. I recommend them if you're a gamer or I use them for video and audio editing. So anyway, so I hope you go check those out. Home security, Night of Light. Thank you for keeping me honest here. I did mention home security, and I will go check out a few of those, and then we will call it a day, I think. Talk about a few systems here. Okay. I like this one. All right. So, Simply Safe. This has been one of our favorites for a while. As somebody says here on the page, Simply Safe, one of our favorite DIY security systems. Yes, they are good. And this one, okay, so if you go straight through Simply Safe, you can get a free camera plus 40% off a system. It's tough to know how to gauge that because, like somebody said earlier, 40% off what, right? But here we can see Best Buy, if you want to get the system, the kind of the base system, it's, what's that, $120 off. That's a pretty great deal for Simply Safe. So if you're looking for a DIY security system, that's the one that I would recommend, would be that Simply Safe. It's a really good option there. So a DIY security system, of course, if you're not familiar, basically just means nobody's coming to your house to install it for you. It's up to you to kind of stick the sensors up in the doors and windows, to set up the cameras, to set up the sensors, whatever that requires. But the good news is with those DIY systems, they make it really, really easy. Peel and stick kind of stuff. Very, very well done by Simply Safe especially. Okay. You can also get an Abode home security system for $70 off. So, okay, the Abode IOTA security kit. This one is $110 off. So, a similarly good deal for Abode if you prefer that brand. All right. There was one other one that I wanted to highlight. Let me see if I can find it again. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like this one. outdoor security cameras. They can be ridiculously expensive if you're not careful. But this is one of our favorites, the Arlo Pro 2. It's a 2-camera system, and this one you can get for a tidy bit off, whether you go through Amazon or Best Buy. It's going to be $280 for a 2-camera system. So Arlo is one of our preferred outdoor camera systems. This one is a great one. So. Okay, any others that I want to highlight? That should do it for home security. Again, hit the link in the chat box. Go check out the full list, and you can see all the home security deals that we've hunted down for you. So go take a look at that, and let us know in the comments after, maybe after this video ends, there will be people checking this out. So hit the comments with any recommendations that you've got. YouTube can be pretty touchy about links that you guys want to add in, comments and chats here, but you can still let us know what the deals are and where to go get them. And that will be much appreciated. So, everybody, I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving and don't give in to the Black Friday frenzy too soon. Just enjoy your Thanksgiving afternoon, and then on Friday, enjoy your Black Friday shopping, and all the way through Cyber Monday. I hope we can all have a good time with it. It's going to be consumerism at its finest, right? So have fun. Be safe out there. Let us know what sort of deals you come across, and we'll be happy to hear from you. Thank you very much. Speaking of Thanksgiving, thank you so much for watching the live shows that we do here, the videos that we put out. Very much appreciate your support. So happy to have you with us at Reviews.org. And one more time, check the description below or the link over on the side here in the chat box for the full list of Black Friday deals that we've got for you. Again, thank you, and I will see you all next week.